There are constant events taking place in our world. Why? Many are running to leaders to understand what's going on. What will be the future of their kids, grandkids, and loved ones? Thinking men say there must be a change in our world or no one will be able to survive. Wars, disasters, starvation, sickness, poverty is claiming the lives of millions. Is this a setup? Who can be trusted? And who can we trust? I found an answer, and this answer been with us throughout the ages. The answers are found in the Bible. Welcome to Understanding Your Bible Prophecy Chronicles. Here is where you will find the answers.
Bring the beat in. Oh, yeah. Some things that brought shame today.
Okay? Well, verse 21, it is the second world kingdom, the same power as the bearer of Daniel's 7. The empire was made up of two groups of people, the Medes and the Persians. Okay? So when you see the beast power, when it's lopsided, that means that one of them was a lot stronger than the other. The Persians were stronger than the Medes. When they took Babylon, when they conquered Babylon, the empire of Media Persia, Darius, the uncle of Cyrus, was a Mede. He took the nation. Alright? But the Persians eventually became stronger. That's just like Rome and Egypt. Because you had, I forgot what nation was trying to take Egypt. And Egypt's king was like 8 years old. And Rome told the kingdom, you're not going to take them. If you take Egypt, we're going to destroy you. They tried to Rome destroy them. Okay? So, in Daniel 8:3, the ram's second head or second horn, which grew higher or taller, the three ribs represents the three principal powers conquered by Media Persia. The three ribs was Lydia, Babylon, and Egypt. And it's a historical fact that Media Persia destroyed those three powerful nations. In order for it to conquer the world, it had to take out Babylon, because Babylon ruled the world. It took out Babylon. Egypt came to help Babylon, took Egypt out, took Lydia out too. Alright, who's the third world empire? Greece. So the Bible tells you that Greece is the third world empire. Now Greece, the third kingdom, in Daniel 8:21, is represented as a leopard with 4 wings and 4 heads. That is 7:6. Alright? What do the heads represent? What do the 4 wings represent? Here's your answer. The 4 heads represents what, y'all? What happened to Alexander's kingdom? Raise your hand, you ever heard of the name Alexander?
Yeah, Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great. We studied Alexander the Great when we was in elementary school.
High school.
We studied in elementary too. Alexander, it took other nations hundreds of years to conquer the world. Alexander conquered the world in 8 years. This dude was a warlock. He went through the whole world. They did not sleep or rest. He was killing so many nations that other nations that were next door threw in their flag. They surrendered. They was hearing how he was destroying. When he took down Medo-Persia, all the other nations were terrified. Some fought, but they didn't have no. There was no match for that young dude. And how old was he?
30.
No.
He was in his 30s.
No, he was 30 when he died.
Okay.
How old was he? He was
21, 22.
He was real young. Real young.
22.
And well, he had a problem. What was his problem? Drinking and sex. Sex and drinking. That was his problem. Sex, drinking. And he had boyfriends.
Yeah.
Greece, back then, Greece felt like, Greece felt like they were gods, right? A man can become a god if he conquered the world, right? You ever studied Greek mythology?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You ever studied Greek mythology where men was worshipped as gods and stuff like that? So that was in the Greek mythology that Alexander wanted to be a god. That's why he was doing what he was doing, because it's called Gnosticism. Raise your hand if you heard of Gnosticism.
Yeah.
Gnosticism is where, and that's in Christianity. Gnosticism is when you get to a certain point in your life, when you accomplish certain big goals in your life, you are now God. That's where 5 and 6 Nation come from, Gnosticism. So that you claim to be a god. So Alexander wanted to go out and be a god. His father claimed to have been a god before his father was assassinated. His father said he was a god. So Alexander wanted to be a god. He wanted to be worshipped, and he wanted to die young. He wanted to die young. And he wanted to die on top of the world. All that happened to him did.
Yep.
He died young, he died on top of the world. He was 30 years old. So the fourth head represented 4 kingdoms. What happened in Alexander's kingdom before he died? What did he tell his 4 generals?
Fight for the.
So they wanted to know who was going to be, because his son was crippled. Because I guess the way he was living, he produced a son. He produced a son. His son was crippled, so his son couldn't rule nothing. So they wanted to know who would rule the empire. Alexander was about out of it. He was out of it, right? He told his 4 generals, whoever wins, rule the nation. So all 4 of his generals went at it for a very long time. All 4 of them fought each other for a long time. So that empire split up into what? 4 divisions. It's a historical fact that Greece, after Alexander, if you look at Daniel chapter 8, it shows you of a ram.
Yeah.
No, a he-goat. You had the ram, which represented Medo-Persia, and the he-goat was running in the air. What he-goat, running in the air? He was running in the air, which represents the swiftness, and they came through water with their shields and stuff up going to Medo-Persia. And they just devoured the ram, and the Bible let us know that a horn grew tall out of this he-goat, but it was broken. That's Alexander. Alexander came up quick and left quick. Okay? And his kingdom was divided into 4 divisions, into which the empire of Alexander the Great was divided when he died. The 4 generals who headed these areas was Cassandra, Simmachus, Ptolemy, and Seleucus. The 4 wings, instead of 2 like the lion, represent super speed, which was true of Alexander's conquest. Jeremiah 4, 11 through 13. The Bible teaches us about history, doesn't it?
It does.
Why does the Bible teaches us about history? It repeats itself. In order for us to understand the what? Future, you must first what?
Yes.
Understand the past.
Amen.
So God is teaching us the past so we can understand the future, okay? So what we learning right there is the past. Now, who is this beast?
Wrong.
The Roman Empire. The Roman Empire represents the fourth world kingdom. It's represented by a horrible monster with iron teeth and 10 horns. What do the horns represent?
Kingdoms.
The answer is found in Daniel 7 and 24. Somebody get that for me. Daniel 7 and 24.
I got it.
Read it, please.
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings.
Okay, stop right there. So, the Bible telling you combats that's happening. So these 10 kings that's coming out of the head of this beast are 10 kingdoms. 10 kings. There's one whole empire, right? There's one whole empire, and something happened to this empire, and 10 kingdoms took possession of this empire. Now watch this. So the answer, 10 horns represent 10 kings of the kingdoms into which pagan Rome was eventually what? Split up. What happened to pagan Rome? How did they fall? They fell in the year 476 AD, right? But how did they fall? You're talking about the AntiChrist. But how did the Roman Empire fall?
Yeah.
Well, what happened was, you see what's happened to the United States of America? How homosexuality and all kind of immorality is inside of us. What happened with Rome was 10 Germanic tribes was banging at Rome. 10 heathen tribes kept banging at Rome in each angle of Rome. Right? Finally, Rome couldn't stand against them. Remember Spartacus and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Spartacus, all kind of like powerful demonic tribes that was barbaric, was banging at Rome. And Rome couldn't stand it anymore, so they finally fell, and these 10 kingdoms are the same as the 10 toes of the image of Daniel chapter 2. These 10 Germanic tribes destroyed Rome. And so Rome split up into 10 kingdoms. It's a historical fact that 10 kingdoms destroyed. 10 barbaric tribes took down Iron Rome. The iron teeth represent Iron Rome, right? Took it down in Daniel chapter 2. We're going to look at the iron legs represent the western and eastern Rome, and the 10 toes represent those 10 kingdoms right there. So the Roman Empire split it up into 10 divisions.
Yeah.
Okay? So the 10 horns represent the 10 kingdoms or kingdoms.